Passive income is not a plan. It is a product, and most people are the customer. If your bank account feels like a bucket with a hole, it is not because you are lazy. It is because someone keeps selling you paint instead of teaching you how to patch the bucket. Picture a stick figure in a hoodie. He is tired. Coffee in one hand, bills in the other. He scrolls at night. He sees a smiling guru on a rented balcony. The guru says you can escape the rat race while you sleep. Our stick figure clicks. Of course he clicks, because the hamster wheel is loud, and the dream is quiet, and quiet feels like peace. Then he buys a shiny box called Passive Income Machine. It looks like a gotcha toy machine. He puts money in, he pulls the lever. Something drops. Not cash, a bill. Late fees, a subscription renewal, a course upsell, another bill. He pulls again. More bills. The machine does not print freedom. It prints obligations. Why do most people never escape the rat race even if they work hard? Because the race has 3 invisible leashes. First leash is inflation. It is a silent price hike on your life. Food rises, rent rises, transport rises. Your salary crawls. Your lifestyle runs. In a stick figure scene, you are on a treadmill. The treadmill speed increases every month. The sign above it says cost of living. You sweat harder. You do not move forward. Second leash is bad debt. Bad debt is not a loan. It is a monthly tax on your future. It buys things that shrink in value while the interest grows like mold. Imagine a stick figure carrying a sofa on his back. The sofa is labeled new phone plan. Then a fridge labeled car payment. Then a television labeled buy now, pay later. He is not walking. He is stacking furniture on his spine. Third leash is the guru illusion. They sell you the shortcut because the long road is boring. They sell you the highlight reel because your daily life feels like raw footage. They say passive income is easy. But if it was easy, they would not need to sell you a course to prove it. Here is the part nobody wants to hear. Most passive income online is not income. It is marketing, a funnel dressed as a lifestyle. The real product is not the method. The real product is hope. Hope is powerful and dangerous because hope without a plan turns into procrastination with a smile. So you stay in the rat race not because you are weak, but because you keep swapping real work for shiny promises. Now let us strip the concept down to bones. Passive income is not a button. It is a result of owning assets. Assets that either produce cash flow or grow in value. You do not get passive income first, you build assets first. And building assets is active. At the beginning, it is very active, sweaty active, boring active, unsexy active. Think of wealth like a snowball. At the start, you have a snowflake. You roll it again. It barely grows. It feels pointless. This is where most people quit. But if you keep rolling, the snowball hits a point where it grows faster than your hands can roll it. That is compounding. Compounding is not magic. It is math with patience. Small gains stacked for a long time become big gains without drama. Now, leverage. Leverage is a crowbar. It can lift a heavy rock or crack your own foot. Used wisely, leverage speeds progress. Used blindly, leverage is a trapdoor. The gurus love leverage because it sounds bold. They say use other people's money. They say scale. They say automate. What they do not say is risk. Every shortcut has a shadow. Every easy return has a hidden cost. And that cost is usually volatility, debt, or time. So the real game is this. Turn active income into assets. Let assets compound. Then, and only then, does your income become less dependent on your daily labor. Here are the most common lies in a simple stick figure theater. Lie 1. You can get rich with no money. Reality, you can start with little money, but you will pay with time and skill. If you have neither, you will pay with delusion. Lie 2. Set it and forget it. Reality, most cash-flowing assets need maintenance. Tenants call, customers complain, platforms change rules, taxes exist. Nothing that pays stays perfectly silent. Lie 3. A side hustle becomes passive fast. Reality, most side hustles are just a second job with a different uniform. Lie 4. the guru is proof it works. Reality, the guru is proof that selling the dream works. If you want real freedom, you need a real framework, not a fantasy. This is the part where we stop judging and start building. No fluff, no worship, just steps. Step 1. Stop leaking money. You do not need a perfect budget. You need awareness. Track your spending for a month, not to feel guilty, to see reality. In a stick figure scene, you shine a flashlight into your wallet. Tiny holes appear. Food delivery, impulse gadgets, subscriptions you forgot, convenience fees. The flashlight is painful, but it is honest. Your goal is not deprivation. Your goal is margin. Margin is oxygen. Without margin, you cannot invest, you cannot learn, you cannot breathe. Step 2. Kill toxic debt first. If your debt charges high interest, that interest is a guaranteed negative return. Paying it off is investing. It is boring, it is powerful. Picture a stick figure cutting chains. Each chain link says interest. The moment the chain snaps, he stands taller. Not richer yet, but free to move. Step 3. Build a skill that raises your active income. This is the part gurus skip because it does not sell fast. Your first investment is you. Higher income makes everything easier. Saving becomes possible. Investing becomes consistent. Mistakes become survivable. Choose one skill stack, something valuable, something in demand. Sales, copywriting, data, design, coding, project management, negotiation. In a stick figure scene, you upgrade a tool belt. Each tool is a skill. As the belt fills, your hourly value rises. Step 4. Build an emergency buffer, because life does not care about your plan. A surprise bill can force you to sell investments at the worst time. Think of a buffer as a shock absorber. Without it, every bump throws you off the road. Step 5. Automate real investing, not fake income. Real investing is boring on purpose. Broad diversified funds, low fees, long time horizon, steady contributions. In stick figure terms, you plant seeds regularly. You do not dig them up every week to check if they grew. You water, you wait, you let time do the heavy lifting. This is where compounding earns its reputation. Not in a week, not in a month, in years, in decades. The internet hates decades. Wealth loves decades. Step 6. Only after the base is strong, build cash flow assets with eyes open. This can be a small business with systems and documented processes. It can be real estate if you understand the math and the risks. It can be digital products if you have an audience or distribution. But understand this. Every cash flow asset is a machine, and machines need maintenance. The goal is not zero work. The goal is work you control. You want to graduate from trading hours to owning engines. Engines that you can tune, delegate, and scale without lying to yourself. Here is the uncomfortable truth that can set you free. You probably will not escape the rat race by finding the perfect passive income trick. You escape by building a boring system and repeating it longer than most people can tolerate. The world is full of people who are addicted to novelty. New strategy, new coin, new hack, new course, new guru. Meanwhile, wealth is built by people who can do the same smart thing again and again without needing applause. If you want the life the gurus show, stop watching their balcony. Start building your basement. Foundations first, then floors, then freedom. If this hit a nerve, good. That nerve is your future waking up. Now I want to hear from you. What passive income idea did you try that turned into more work or more bills? What is the biggest money leak in your life right now? Subscriptions, food, shopping, lifestyle upgrades, or debt? Do you want a deep breakdown next on investing basics, debt payoff strategy, salary negotiation, side hustles that actually scale, or how to spot guru manipulation instantly? And be honest, what would make you take action this week? A clear step-by-step plan, a challenge you can follow, or real case studies with numbers explained simply? Write your answer in the comments. I read them, and your feedback decides the next video.